Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Pharaoh. Welcome back. I think this is episode 5 or 6 of this beginner's guide here for Epic 7. So as you can see here, we're on our 11-day login. Same thing here. We've got these Covenant summons that are free, which is really cool. I think there's also 10 extra free summons that they're throwing in on top of that, because I'm getting like 20 a day. So that's cool. If you guys are playing right now and you've got Covenant bookmarks, I probably wouldn't throw them into either of these. They're both good. Maybe they're maybe even both in the top half of Nat 5s, really. But with some of the different things that are going on in the game right now, there's probably going to be another limited banner soon. There might be a collaboration soon. There hasn't been one in quite a while, so I would hold on to your bookmarks if you have any. A lot of people just went for Renax, so it might be a little low, but definitely save those up. Also, I had said in the previous video that you couldn't get the carrots anymore, but I have been getting them, so it seems like that was inaccurate on my part to have said that. Maybe that's for players that they were already active, they're not, or they returned or whatever, they aren't new players. Maybe only new players can still get them. I'm not sure, but I can get them just fine. In here, it would make a lot of sense to go for the Epic Catalysts. It's significantly cheaper to get these from Adventure than it is to get these Epic Catalysts, so I would probably stockpile those pretty hard, these ones here, instead of these ones. And then this is the only thing you can get here, just these. So we get gold and nothing right there. Alright, so I did buy out the shop. I got everything bought out before I thought we were going to lose the ability to get the carrots. I had like 9 of these left, and I had like 42 of these left when I bought everything out. So, yeah. Just barely got that done, but it would seem we can still get carrots, so not sure what to say about that. Mystic metals there. Just check the sanctuary. Alright. 8 minutes on the spirit well then. See if there's anything in here. So if you guys were interested in getting either of these, this could be okay. This doesn't seem good at all to me personally. I feel like this looks really not good. But this one looks like okay. It's kind of RNG dependent. And since I've got enough Sky Stones, I might do that now. I might do that on camera just to do it. If it rolls well, it was worth it. If it doesn't roll well, it's kind of hard to say that it was worth it. Of course, you could sell off some of the artifacts for Powder of Knowledge as early on as I am. Having at least one fully limit broken 4-star artifact, a lot of them are probably going to be usable, or maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't say a lot, but like half I would say are probably usable. And then this one, if you guys wanted to pick this up, you could. But yeah, this really is about like, do you value the skin tickets or not, is kind of the question there. But I think I might just do these and see what we get here. So we can do that. Okay, should be good to go there. We've also got these. I think I'll just summon these right away, and then I'll show you guys where we are at on the adventure side of things. Moonlight, what do we get? A Watcher Shuri would be great. I mean, a 5-star Moonlight would be awesome, but a Watcher Shuri would be really, really great. So, all right. Okay, it's a knight. Okay, Fire Maya. She was usable in Guild Wars for a while. Maybe she still is. There's probably just other options now, though, realistically. But cool. So we'll see what we get here. Okay, looks like we got something. A Rowana would be outstanding, or just a good artifact, I guess. Okay, Clarissa. I used to really, really like Clarissa a lot, but her damage just is not where it needs to be these days. Okay, Akades. Looks like the... Okay, nope. Still a 4-star. Is this the 5-star? No. Wow, we're getting a lot of 4-stars in here, too. Okay, there we are. Elegaic Candle. After attacking has a 25% chance to decrease defense of the target for 1 turn. This effect is not activated by any of these. Okay. So we got Doris as well. I guess we already had her. Okay. Cool there. I'm just saving these up for Strays imprints. I don't know if I will buy them. Maybe I'll just go for the Galaxy bookmarks instead. Let me know what you guys think if you would get those devotion skills up. I think it's like something like 10% attack for everyone on the team. If he gets his things, yeah, so 10.8% attack for everybody on the team. Yeah, other than himself. Doesn't apply to himself, though, so I don't know. I guess it would benefit Watcher Shuri or Pavel or Seaside Bologna, whoever I've got on the team with them. But yeah. Let's do these, and then we can get into some of that Path of Air stuff and other such things. So look at the leaves there. I think we'll do the artifacts first, see what we get here. Okay, definitely happy to have that one. That is, I have a bunch of thieves, so these thief artifacts are actually good. Hellcutter. Okay, we got a 5-star here. Rise of a Monarch. So, increases defense of all allies by 10%. At the end of the turn, grants a barrier equivalent to 8% of the caster's max health for 2 turns. This might be pretty good on, Boss Arunca, yeah. This could be good for her. 'Cause I was looking at Elberus Ritual Sword, and I was thinking maybe that's not great. I feel like it'd be better to just have a total tank for... If I'm going to run, Boss Arunca, I just want her to be a total tank, because she's going to be the only one that the enemy team can target. Of course, AoEs will still get through, but her getting a barrier every turn is really nice. Or wait, grants a barrier equivalent to 8% of the caster's max health for 2 turns. Oh, it's for the Acceptia caster, but I guess it is extra defense for everyone, though, which is cool. Kind of too bad it's not for herself, but for the caster. But yep. So I think we're supposed to get 1 or 2. So we got 1, so it's not like shocking to not get any more. Okay, well, obviously it's wonderful too, but Umbral Keystones, that is awesome artwork. That is really, really awesome artwork right there. Increases effectiveness of all allies by 10%. This is for a mage, okay. Increases effectiveness of all allies at the end of every 2 ally turns except for the caster. Increases combat readiness of the caster by 10%. Okay. So a little benefit for the team and a little benefit for the caster. It's alright. I think that's 10 then. Okay, well, I think this went pretty well. Yeah, hard to be upset about any of that. I think those are good artifacts, and cool. Okay, we can hit this too. The more the merrier here. There are some good 4-stars, but other than just being used for imprint skills for a lot of these 4-stars, just feeding them into each other and getting those whatever missions done. Nice throwing up. Oh, Ray. That'll be good for Death Dealer Ray. I'll probably throw him into his Moonlight counterpart. I don't know if Ray can be used anywhere anymore. I think he was good for something, one of the like raids, or expeditions or something, but I think he's probably okay to just be fed into Death Dealer Ray. I'll be taking Death Dealer Ray from the second Moonlight Blessing thing, that Chapter 2 Moonlight Blessing. Alright, oh cool. Cool. Basar. So is that 3 then? Elena, Ray, and Basar, yeah. Alright. Yep. I feel like all 3 of these for me, I would personally probably just throw into their Moonlight counterparts. I like Basar specifically. Maybe like on his own in his normal Earth, form here. Because he can, he's a great opener, or he used to be at least. But yeah. Desert Jewel Basar is quite good, so not that they do the same thing exactly, but yep, I feel like I'm getting a lot of imprint food for later on when I get their Moonlight counterparts. So I would say that went pretty well though. Here in the Path of Air, I'm only at Path 13. Produce a Spirit Bloom. We can get that done. Okay. I was not so focused on this. I was more focused on pushing Adventure because I thought the carrots were gonna not be available anymore. But now that I can get back into here, I'll start pushing this pretty hard. I think for the next video, I should really be... I mean, some of these some of these are already half done anyway. I think for the next video, when do we get to? 25. 4-star Moonlight. Hopefully that's Watcher Shuri. That's cool too. Yeah, Watcher Shuri would be lovely. And then I get these milestone and time things. So I need to clear through the Path of Air 25. And I need to get these and then open up the required side story for Tamarin, and then I need to do the guild donation things, which is a little irritating, but a lot of this stuff is really, really very simple. I mean, you can enhance Raz at the 3-star level. You can different things here like clear Hunt on hard mode or higher. Like I'm just going to do Hell Mode Wyvern. Craft equipment, there's going to be a ton of that. Enhancing equipment, enhance equipment, sell artifacts, reach friendship level 10 with 1 hero, clear that. Really? So they want you to push Labyrinth pretty hard then, is that what I'm looking at? That is Labyrinth, right? That's a little odd. Okay, yeah, it's right here. When you're clearing those, you can just go in and then stop immediately, and then don't yield out, but go to the portal you start at, and you can clear it out that way. Unless it specifically says you have to clear a certain area, you can just like do it in 5 seconds and be done and be back out. But yeah, I need to get through these anyway. This is where everyone used to get stuck, I think, was the Nyxed Sanctum, because 1, 2, and 3 are huge, and then 4 and 5 are like a different planet. Like these are, it's like you're exploring an entire continent inside of these things. So it took an unbelievable amount of cubes and time to get those ones done. But now that you don't have to spend cubes anymore, you can kind of power through it a lot faster. And then in the episodes, I am through episode 2, and I believe I have it fully done in terms of the 3 stars and everything. So you can see here, these green circles mean you're fully done. If they're not a completely full green circle, that means you are not done. But I am done with chapter 2 there, done with the beginning prologue or whatever, and then Britannia is all done as well. So yeah, just into there. And then yeah, so I just pretty much just started this. This could be a little harder because some of them you need a fire hero. Around this time though, you're probably working on a Raz, or maybe you have Tamarin. Throwing Tamarin in would be a good idea. This is not what I was using to clear this stuff. I was using I think I was using this. Maybe I put Angelica in. I think her gear was not good enough, so I just ran 3 damage dealers instead. Although I might have put in Angelica in place of Free Spiritaria back here to clear some of the harder stages. I'm not sure. And then if you didn't take Arbiter, you took Spectre, Tenebria, or one of the other ones, you could just use her, Free Spiritaria, at level 16. But yeah. With all the free gear you're getting, all the ways you're getting to increase your champions levels, and there's a lot of Molagora right away as well. You want to be careful with your Molagora, of course, but there's enough to get, you know, some skill ups on Brieg, finish out Sigrid. I've got some skill ups into Arbiter Vildred. There's a lot of Molagora available, so you'll be able to get some stuff together. Tamarin is certainly a Molagora target to go for. But yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, I've got these cool. I have these cool champions like Bossarunka, Renak, Dragon King Sharoon, Strays, but I'm not forcing them right away. You want to make sure you're putting your PvE first and in making a good effort there. So yeah, what a cute little guy here. What do we get here? Okay, cool. That's definitely a good one to have. That is definitely a good one to have. And when you release stuff, I think that might actually be the second, like, fun thing I had. Or no, that was on a different account. Okay. When I say fun thing, I mean the special characters or whatever. Let's auto-select these, and then when you... No, don't release them yet. So when it does that, it'll hold out the special skinned ones. So if you click on that, you can still get rid of the normal ones that are like B, C, and D, and it'll save this one for you, though. So we can release those. Probably really need to release 2 more here. Yeah, I really probably don't care what they are. The A rank ones will eventually definitely just become food as well. I just have a couple of them in case it's something I really needed. Gold earned from selling equipment is kind of useless. Nice, come on. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. This is actually okay the first couple days, but after that, probably not great. You're really looking for literally the only other ones that are, well, no. You'd be looking for, well, you could do this actually. Where does it show here? Somewhere in here it'll show what is available for the skills. So the lobby pet, you have equipment enhanced cost. Okay, so that's what you would want then. You want minus equipment enhanced cost, plus equipment enhanced XP, and plus equipment enhanced great success chance. You want these top 3 here. These bottom 3 are not really what you're going for there. And the rates are making it pretty clear that these are very valuable. So we can pop off some of these, release, and that will be, yeah, that'll be just enough then. Early on, the best ones that you could get are for hunt and for adventure, getting those pets done. So I'll show you guys the S rank ones I have. Like these are, I can just sell these right off the bat, just so I don't get confused and accidentally keep them. Okay, and then S rank, so that's, yeah, that's not useful either. Release, and then, so here, we've got one S rank, it's for hunt, so we'll take that and we'll level that up and use that for hunt right away. I've got some catalyst points here, so using A ranks is fine early on when you don't have S ranks. I wouldn't go any lower. I wouldn't be using, or I wouldn't be intentionally putting things together that are like B or below. That's, I guess that's just me though. So we can level this up right away. Synthesize with, I don't know, do we want him to be our battle pet? I think that's fine. Why not? I kind of prefer for different, I prefer different groups of things for different areas, so I'm gonna keep that actually on the sideline for now. Okay, so I would just put these in Crystal of Memories. I would just throw them in every time. Make sure you're good to go. Make sure you select the right skill, and then we'll move up. Okay, we can level that up right away again, and then we will need another pet to throw into him. So, okay, level up. And then for these, you would not pick a skill. You would just let everything be random. Just make sure it synthesizes up correctly, and then go ahead there. Because you could always get a good skill, actually, based off of that. So we didn't get anything we would want there, but that's fine. We can take that along with this one. And then select this skill, and then the next skill past that will be random. I could take this, but there's just no point. I'm just going to do this, make sure we keep the S skill that we want, and then whatever the next skill is what it is. Okay, so not useful for hunts, but that's fine. Now that he's 3-starred, I think you can do 20 battles. So he'll be good to go for hunt then. And then whenever I get skills later on, I'll be able to throw them onto him, and that'll work out good. So, all right, I think this video's been long enough. I think we can call that a day. Just to clarify, for the next video, I would expect myself to be at Path of Error 25. I need to get here, and I need to pick up Tamarin, so that we can build our Golem team and get that kind of up and running, and see what happens there. So anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see everybody next time.